Hello everybody, it's Jamie from Old Shipping Lines and welcome back to again a new video. And we did it, we hit the 200 subs milestone and I am extremely grateful to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I couldn't have done this without you. I was already surprised when I reached the 100 subscribers, and now to reach 200 it means a lot to me. So that is why I'm making this special video, and this will be my top 10 favorite ships. Now keep in mind these are my personal opinions of the ships I choose. So don't be mad if your ship is not in this list, but like I said again, this is my opinion. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video and let's begin. Now at number 10 of my favorite ships we have the SS Sierra Gordoba. She was built by the North German Lloyd and she had an amazing life, and later she entered into the German program known as Kraft der Freude. That means in translation strength through joy, and in that time it was a cruise ship for the workers of the Nazi party in Germany to keep them happy. Now why I like this ship is her design. She's a two-funneled liner. I love her bridge, especially her wood bridge and the colors that she had. And many of my friends in my Discord servers know that I always like the ship with two funnels. So it's also because she's not too big but also not too small, so that's why she's at my number 10. Now at number 9 we have the Dutch liner, the MS Baluron. This was a ship built by the Rotterdamse Lloyd in the Netherlands, and what I especially love about the ship is also her one-funneled design, but also her story. How she was built, her voyages, and also in World War II of her crew, how they acted against the Nazi regime with the ship. So one small thing I don't actually like about the liner is at the front of her super deck or superstructure she has a lot of windows. In my opinion, I would have removed some of those windows, but for the rest it's an amazing liner. Like I said, she had one funnel, and she was also the sister ship of the MS Dempo, a ship that I made a video on also, so feel free to check that out. So yeah, that is ship number 9. Now at number 8 we have the German ship, the SS Cap Arkona. This ship has a special place in my heart because I really love her story, and sadly also how she sank. And I have actually 2 books that talk about her. I have actually a book that talks about the ship itself, but I also have a Dutch book that's called The Last Survivor, and that talks about a man who survived the concentration camps in World War II, but also survived the sinking of the Cap Arkona. So that was also fun and interestingly for me to read. What I like about the ship is her whole superstructure, her funnels, her bow, her bridge, and like I again said, her life. So I think that she deserves a lot more love than she has already been given, so that's why she is my number 8 ship. And now we move on to number 7 of my favorite ships, and that is the SS Robert E. Lee. A one-funneled liner again. There isn't actually too much known about this ship. She got a cameo in Draining the Ocean. That was very nice for me to see, and when I saw that I did some more research on her, and sadly she sunk, but I couldn't find that much more about her. So I really like her bridge. she has kind of a higher bridge. So the bridge is not on the main deck, but a little bit higher. So that's what I love about her. She again also has a wooden bridge, what I extremely love. And it is a one-funneled liner. And if I was a passenger in that time, I would have loved to sail on her. Again, like I said at the beginning, she also is not too big and not too small. And that for me is very important. I mean, I like ships, of course, but I don't want the huge ships. I am also happy with the small one-funneled ships. So that is why she is number 7 in my opinion. And I hope in the future that there will be a book written about her, because I think that many people would like to learn more about her. So like I again said, she is my number 7. Now at number 6 we have the SS Admiralnakimov, a two-funneled liner once again. She was also firstly known as the SS Berlin, but was sadly sunk in World War II, but was then again raised by the Soviets at the end of the Second World War and made into a Soviet cruise ship, but she later sank again. Why she is my top favorites is her survival, because if we think about it, the story of her survival after the Germans and how she actually was a success in the Soviet Union as a passenger liner. It's quite amazing how long she survived after being sunk first, and also sadly it's the sinking at the end. But what I like about her is again her whole superstructure, like I say in all the ships previous of this. But yeah, she is my number 6. Now at number 5 we have the RMS Laconia, built or owned by the Cunard Line. What I like about this liner is again a superstructure, but also I have a book about her, talking about Laconia, her life and also her sinking. But if you read the first chapters of the book, you can definitely see that she was an amazing liner to have been sailing on. How her interiors were, how the crew were in that time, and yeah, just an amazing ship to have been on. So that is my number 5. And now we move on to number 4, and that is the SS Atlantic, owned by the White Star Line. Now, what I like about this vessel is that in that time, with steam being discovered and on ships, the SS Atlantic was of course one of the greatest in my opinion. I also again have a book about her, and reading how she had accommodations for that time was amazing. And what we got to remember also is in that time the accommodations for people weren't the best, but on the Atlantic they were okay. So you can see that the White Star Line on the early days was already how can I say it, an amazing company in my opinion. And also the story of her sinking, that gives her the top 4 or the number 4 in my list. And now we move on to the last 3 ships, and at number 3 we have the MV Wilhelm Gustloff. She was already a ship that I liked from a very early age. Her story, her life, and also the documentaries that I learned about the Wilhelm Gustloff. That she was in that time the spark of the German refugees trying to get to a safe place in the world in World War II, and then sadly they met a deadly fate. And like I said earlier, she was one of my first ships that I got to know, so she has a special place in my heart. So that is why she is in my top 3. Now at number 2 we have the RMS Titanic, and of course she had to make an appearance in this video. She was one of the first ships I got to know in my lifetime. She was the first ship I got to know in my lifetime. I have like 5-6 books talking about the Titanic, and in my room I have like let's see, 4 pictures of the Titanic hanging on my walls. So that already tells you how much I love this liner. But that is why she got a top 2, or that is because that's why she is number 2, because she has an amazingly special role in my heart. She is the reason that I started making videos, and she's the reason I started to like ships, like so many of you guys out there. So she's my number 2. And now for number 1. Nah, just joking. But my number 1 favorite ship is the RMS Empress of Ireland. She is such an amazing ship to look at. I mean, talking about her funnels, her whole design, her life. She is an amazing ship in my opinion. I have 3 books of her in my room, so I wouldn't say I'm an expert about the Empress, but I know quite a lot. And it's like I said, an amazing ship to look at, and her life is also amazing to read in those books. I hope that she will once get like a documentary style of the James Cameron movie, that there will be actors actually playing in the story of the Empress of Ireland, maybe in the future. But yeah, she's my number 1 ship for sure. I was thinking about it because a few weeks ago I wasn't thinking, nah, she's not my number 1 ship, but when I read my final book about her, she definitely earned the number 1 spot in my list. So yeah, she is an amazing ship for the 3rd time, like I said, to look at, and I hope she will get one day the homage like the Titanic has. So yeah. And that is the end of a video of my 200 special. Again, a huge thanks for the people who have subscribed and who have brought me here to this point. I am extremely grateful for this amazing ocean liner community that we are in, and I hope we will continue to grow to 300 subs. That will be our next goal. As for this list, again, this is my personal opinion of my favorite ships, but I hope you liked a few of them which I shared with you. So guys, if you have ocean liner friends or ship friends who like ocean liner ships, please show them my channel. We are now trying to reach the 300 subs, and I'm sure we can do it together. So with that out of the way, guys, have a good night or day wherever you are, and we will see each other on the next video. Goodbye.